Great googly moogly. My name is Sean Carrier. Thank you for tuning in to Bet Edge. Our NCAA March Madness road to the Final Four continues. We're here to break down what's left of the West region. Only 4 teams remaining. We've got 2 games to get to, so let's dive right in. The first game, Gonzaga taking on West Virginia, the #1 seed, still alive. I'm sure when everyone got a hold of their brackets, they had Gonzaga as the first 1 seed out. And here they are. They found a way to survive and advance. They're still alive in the big dance, taking on a great West Virginia team. And my first thoughts about this game, I thought, okay, this is it. This is probably the stage. Gonzaga is going to bow out, taking on a tough West Virginia team. But the more I look into this game, the more I like Gonzaga. Everything I'm finding here tends to lean in their direction. I really like them to survive and advance and win this game, if not cover the 3 points outright. So let's dive right into this game. The pace for both of these teams are almost identical, 69.7 to 69.5. So both teams should be very, very comfortable. Oh, sorry about that. With the pace in this game, as they both play at basically the identical pace. So neither team is going to be trying to skew the game in one direction, being slower or faster. So they should be very comfortable with the pace. And if that holds true, Gonzaga here holds edges in adjusted offense per 100 possessions and adjusted defense per 100 possessions. And they're not fractional edges either. I mean, 4-point edge in offense and a 2-point edge in defense. Those are significant edges. And we've got the projected score 73 to 71. So that would have West Virginia covering the 3 points. But I don't know. I'm just not liking this West Virginia's team, just the way they match up against Gonzaga. I mean, this Gonzaga team has only lost 1 game all year long to BYU. I believe they're 9-0 on neutral sites, undefeated on the road this year. And they've got 2 players projected to go to the NBA next year in Zach Collins and Nigel Williams-Goss. I'm struggling to find where West Virginia is going to have their edge in this basketball game. Just with the better talent, the better pedigree, and the math seems to fall in their direction as well. So the best bet for this game, I mean, I probably won't be betting this game, but if you put a gun to my head, I'd pull the trigger on Gonzaga money line. I'm not sure about the 3 points, but I would like Gonzaga as the side in that matchup. The next game probably will not be as close as the first game. Arizona, the 2 seed, taking on, I guess, what would be considered the Cinderella from the Sweet 16. The Xavier Bulldogs have been very impressive in this tournament. They've cost me some money already in this tournament, and but they're the biggest underdog in the Sweet 16. You're getting 7.5 points with Xavier here. The book's not giving them much respect to make it much further than this point. And to be honest with you, I would tend to agree with them. They had 2 great upsets. They played great against Florida State and got the win. But I think they're going to be in a little tougher here against Arizona. This Arizona team has the pedigree with the coach Sean has been to this point before. They've got the NBA talent on their side. Lauri Markkanen, an expected lottery pick this year, and Alonzo Trier also expected to graduate to the NBA. And Arizona here with edges in offense and defense per 100 possessions, fairly significant edges in that respect. I've broken the game down here, 72 to 69 in favor of Arizona. So Xavier would cover the number there, but just the way these games have been going, the way the officials have been calling them, you can expect this total to be a little higher, and that could be where Arizona pulls away at the end, just at the free throw line. They're a great free throw shooting team. I believe they're in the high 70% as a team shooting free throws, and that fact alone, I think, will help them survive the Sweet 16 and move on to the Elite 8 and most likely take on the Gonzaga Bulldogs, where just on first glance, I like Arizona to win that game. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's get there first. We'll do another video breaking that game down in depth. But if we had to pull the trigger right now on the West Region bets, I would most likely say Gonzaga money line and also Arizona. And just the way these games have been officiated so far, these officials have been calling everything. Both teams have been in the bonus. It doesn't matter what game you're watching, probably by the 7-minute mark. Just lots of free throws, lots of points, added points to the total. So if you're leaning one side or another on a total, I would recommend just taking the over. These lines are so sharp, and I think that's probably enough of an edge, just the way they're calling these games, to pull the trigger on the over. But no big upsets in the West region. I've got the chalk advancing. We've got some upsets in some of these other regions, so be sure to look out for those videos. If you're not doing so already, give us a follow over on Twitter at @bet_edge. I'll post a link in the description below. All of our picks, videos, betting tools get posted there, and it's all absolutely free. So give us a follow over on Twitter. We hope this video helps any Sweet 16 bet you're thinking of pulling the trigger on. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in. Good night and good luck.